Hey everybody, thanks for purchasing the online business card builder. What I'm going to do is take you step by step through this entire process and just show you how this is all done. All right, so we're going to access the builder. This is the builder here. All right, so you would have put your email address in and then you get access here to this software. All right, this video may get a little bit long because I'm going to just take my time through everything. So just kind of sit back, familiarize yourself with all the icons and everything here. So we're going to go ahead and start this over because it looks like it's picking up one of my last projects. All right, so this is the start over, save buttons up here. At any time you want to save your file, it's going to save it as a .sas file. So you'll have to load up that same .sas file. And you load them up by clicking this icon. And at any time, if you want to know what section you're working on, this question mark here, you hit show tooltip and it shows you exactly the section that you should be editing. Okay, just click off of it and we're good. All right, so we have our about section headline, and as you just saw, that's the little about section here. So we'll go ahead and leave that text. Then we enter our first name. Enter our last name. Everything is pretty self-explanatory, but I'm just going to show you everything anyways. So let's upload a profile pic. So find yourself a good profile pic. I think I have one here ready to go. There's my face right there. And let's hit next. All right, now a business logo, if you want to use a business logo, it's going to put it right below your profile pic on the left-hand side. You can choose to do that or not. You hit the browse button, find your logo, and upload it. It's up to you. All right. Now your business address. Here's our address here. So make sure you just put it in that same format. So just replace your street, everything all the same. And again, you hit the question mark and it shows you like that's where it's all laid out right there. Your phone number and then your email address. So it's all there for you. Enter your click to call text. Now the click to call text, although we're working on the about section, we're just going to go ahead and put in our text here for the contact area because we're just right along in the same area of adding all of our contact details. So we want to just make sure we add our details here. So that's the text for there. We'll go ahead and leave that. This is our tap to call number. Notice there's no spaces there. So we're going to go ahead and leave it as such. You're going to edit yours. Make sure there's no spaces. And here in the United States, we use a 1. If it's an 800 number, we put our 800 here. So sometimes you may have to use your a 1 and your area code right there. So make sure you do that appropriately. Again, your email text, that would be right here on your contact area. It's just a little link that people will see. And you can change it if you want. Your business email. All right, now here we're going to enter just a short little synopsis about ourselves. And this is a full editor. I'm not going to go ahead and fill out a whole thing here. All right, but you can edit if you'd like. You can try out different things. We'll go ahead and bold and italicize and do different things. Change the font, okay? I just like to leave it as standard as possible. There's nothing fancy here that we need to do. Enter your contact area headline. Again, that's down here, the contact me. Maybe you just don't want them to be contact me. It could be contact us if you're doing this for a business. It's entirely up to you. This is the contact section paragraph. All right, so that's just a little blurb here about you. You could leave this that's already there, or you could change that out. Entirely up to you. Now we have our icons. Okay, so we have all these social media icons. This is Calendly, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Snapchat. So you pick and choose whichever icons you want. If you want to add a phone icon, you can choose to do so. Enter your phone number, LinkedIn. You could say yes and put in your LinkedIn link. I'm just going to erase, just go with no for a lot of these, but it just depends on which social media you are using. Some people's business use Instagram, some don't use Snapchat. I've never used Snapchat in my life, but my son does, and he's 16 years old. So it depends on your business. This is a section headline for offline services. Now, if you're doing this for somebody else that's a real estate agent or something different, you would then change this. Okay, you could put real estate services, you could put plumbing services, dental services, whatever you want. I want to leave offline services. Now, the first one can be SEO. Rank in the search engines could be my subtitle, and then I can put details about SEO here, fill that all out. Then we have mobile. If you're doing mobile, fast traffic, you know, I would obviously change that. Details about mobile. Offline 3 can be, well, let's put traffic in here. Website traffic or website design. Again, change this out. And we have our details. All right. Now you can add as many services, I mean up to 12 services. I'm going to click no because for the sake of this video, it becomes monotonous. It's the same process over and over and over. You can add up to 12 if you'd like. Some businesses, you know, at the very minimum, I thought 3 was a good choice because businesses offer about 3 services at minimum, and you can offer up to 12. So we're going to hit next. Now the testimonials headline, some have asked, well, can we just use reviews? Can we use, yes, you could change this to reviews if you want, okay, instead of testimonials. And then you can put the testimonial name of the person right here. You can select an image for them. I don't know if I have any images ready. Let's see if I do. I got a bunch of images, but I don't know if I have any that are going to work with. Let's see. No, I don't think mine are going to work here. All right, so I found some images here. We'll go ahead with that one. And then we put review from Randy and just put his review in there. Do you want to add another one? Sure, let's go ahead since I got the female image ready to go. We'll go ahead and put her in there. All right. Now we're going to pass on testimonial 3. It's the same process. We're all good. Now your why section, okay? So why digital marketing, why real estate, why whatever, okay? You add that title in there. Here are a few reasons. This is a subtitle. This is what's going to go right here. So you can change that out if you'd like. I'm going to leave it. Now then we have a bunch of bullet points, okay? And we've got 4 bullet points, and then you can add a 5th one if you'd like. You can add up to 8 bullet points. I'm going to hit no, and we're just going to go with whatever we have. Now your template color, you can see the green. This is going to change out your template color. So we'll just go with that blue, okay? Now at this point, actually we can hit the finish button, okay? And what that's going to do, it's going to finish our project here, okay? But I want to show you right here is the save button. I want to go ahead and save link as, and I'm going to save this as I'm going to just remind myself this is the version that I'm creating for the video tutorial. So I'm going to hit save. That's going to save the file right here on my desktop. I'm just showing you right here. It's just a simple .sas file, okay? So if I want to go back and change anything out and load it up, I have to load up that particular file, all right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to download my online business card, and it's going to start downloading it right here to my desktop browser. Now I use Firefox. So Firefox has a little icon. Let's see if I can show you that. Right up here, here's the little download icon. Now in Google Chrome, I believe it's down here towards the bottom. You've got a little icon down at the bottom where it shows you downloading. So this is where it downloaded it for me. It's right here. Okay? So that's my download. I think I just opened it up. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. Now here are all my files. Now what I do is I make a folder on my desktop. So I'm going to call this folder DC because it's my business card for DC. See, I have an empty folder. And then I'll go here and select all my files, drag them right into my DC folder. And that's just, it's moving everything over currently. Just takes a second or so. When I'm using Camtasia, everything runs slower on my system. All right. All right, now I have this folder here on my desktop. So it's in the local file here. I'm going to click index, and it should load up here in my web browser. Let me expand my browser a little bit. All right, so here we go. There's the file that I just created, my light blue file. I used one icon here. You see how I bold, and I did some styling here with the italics. So everything looks good. Here's digital services, offline services. This is what I put here. The reviews. There's Shirley Temple, and it should rotate to Randy. The reviews are there. We have contact us. Here's my text here. This is what I had put in there. So everything is done. This is what I created. I've used the software step by step to adding everything in my system.